Hello everyone. In this video, you will be learning about routing in Angular 12. So let's start with what is routing in Angular 12. Routing is nothing but a process navigating from one page to another page. In Angular 12, we can achieve routing in different approaches. The first approach, while creating project for Angular 12, entering command ng new project name. So we'll go to command prompt. Here we'll enter command ng new project name. Here project name I'll give Angular routing. Then we'll give enter. Then it will ask question, would you like to add Angular routing? Here I'll select N, that is no. So that app-routing.module.ts file will not be included to our project. Then I'll give enter. The next question it will ask, which style sheet format would you like to use? Here I'll select CSS. Then I'll give enter. So here all npm packages are installed to our Angular routing project. Next we'll open Angular routing project in VS Code. So we'll write here command cd Angular routing. Then here we'll enter command code space dot. Now Angular routing project is opened in Visual Studio Code. So next we'll design small application which consists of logo and a string welcome to Gogetmyguru mart with links for register page, login page, dashboard page and home page. After this, we'll apply routing concept, that is, when user click on any of the links, then user should navigate to respective pages. Similarly, if user is in login page, register page or dashboard page, if he want to navigate to home page, that time if user clicks on home link, then user should get home page. So let's start writing program for this application. Go to VS Code, we'll extend this source folder, then we'll extend this app folder. In app folder, we have HTML, CSS and TypeScript files. But we don't have here app-routing.module.ts file. Later, we'll see how we can generate app-routing module manually. First, we'll run this project. We'll check whether it is compiling properly or not. So, open terminal and type command here ng serve-o. This command is used to run the application in Angular 12. So here project is compiled successfully. We'll go to browser. Here Angular routing application is running on port number localhost :4200. How we are getting this page? It is from index.html and main.ts with all these files. In previous video, I have already explained how this HTML will be rendered on our browser. You can watch by clicking link which is mentioned in description box. So now we'll come back to this concept. To apply routing concept, we need different components. Here I have only one component, that is app component. So next we'll generate or create a component. What are those? Home, header, register, login and dashboard. Go to VS Code and open terminal. Here enter command ng generate component home. Here components is a folder. In this folder I am going to store all generated components. Home is the name of component. So here I'll give enter. If you observe here, home component is generated in components folder with 4 different files and that home component is updated in app.module.ts file. Here you can see in declaration home component is added and it is also imported. Next we'll generate 4 more components. Again we'll open terminal. Here I'll enter command ng gc. Instead of writing generate component, just I'll write here gc component / register component / header, then give enter. So here 4 different components are created in components folder. Those are home, header, login, register and dashboard. Next we'll go to app.module.ts file. Here you can see all components are added in declarations and also it is imported. Next for routing, we need one more important file, that is app-routing.module.ts file. Next, we'll add app-routing.module.ts file manually to Angular routing project. Open terminal and here enter command ng space g space module space routing / app-routing. Here I am creating app-routing module in routing folder. So here routing is folder name. Then I'll give enter. So here app-routing.module.ts file is created in app-routing module which is in routing folder. Then we'll go to app-routing.module.ts file. Here app routing module is a class with some configurations. In this file we have to specify the path and components. and also we have to import all the components. Before that, we'll write code for HTML files for all components. So first I'll go to header component. In header component, I'll click on this header.component.html. Here it is displaying string header works. So I'll comment this. In header component, what we need? Gogetmyguru logo with string welcome to Gogetmyguru mart and 4 links for register, login, dashboard and home. So I will take here header tag. To display logo, I'll take image tag. In image tag, for source, we have to give the path of the logo. So I will go to official website of Gogetmyguru and here I'll copy the image address and I will paste that path here. Next, to display welcome to Gogetmyguru mart, I'll select h1 tag. In h1 tag, I'll write welcome to Gogetmyguru mart. In header, to display link for register page, login page, dashboard page and also home page, I'll take unordered list tag. Here I'll take list tag. In this I'll take one angle tag and here I'll delete this h reference. Instead of that, I'll write here router link is equal to, here I'll write register and here also I'll write register. This is for giving link name. Then again I'll take one more list tag. In this again angle tag. Then here I'll change it to login. Then here also I will give link name login. Next here I'll write dashboard. Again link name I'll change from register to dashboard. In last home. Again I'll change here home. To apply style for these elements, I have taken class is equal to header hyphen menu for header tag. For image, class is equal to header hyphen logo hyphen image. And for unordered list tag, I have taken class is equal to header hyphen menu hyphen section and selected type is equal to none. So that we can remove the dot. Next, for links, I have taken class is equal to anchor hyphen button. In header.component.css file, I have implemented for all those classes which are in header.component.html file. For header hyphen menu class, I have selected background color light blue, color as brown. And for header hyphen menu hyphen section, selected display flex, flex direction row, align item center, justify content flex and background color light blue and color brown. And for logo, selected max width 8 em and max height 8 px. And for string, welcome to Gogetmyguru mart, font size 30 px and text align center. And for anchor hyphen button class, selected border 5 px, solid coral, border radius 5 px, padding 2 px, display inline block, margin 10 px, font size 25 px, background color as barley wood and color blue. So now header.component.html file is ready. Next we'll go to home component. In home component, we'll select home.component.html. Here, instead of displaying here home works, we'll write here welcome to home page in h1 tag. So I'll take here h1 tag. In h1 tag, I'll write welcome to home page. Next, if we want, we can apply style for this. To apply style, go to home.component.css file. Here, write h1 and here I'll select color as brown. Then click on register.component.html. Again here, instead of displaying register works, I'll comment this line. In h1 tag, I have written welcome to register page. Again for this HTML, I have added CSS file that is color as brown. Next, go to login component. Here select login.component.html. Again comment this line and here I'll write welcome to login page in h1 tag. Then added style in login.component.css by selecting color as brown. Next, I'll go to dashboard component. Again in dashboard component, I'll select dashboard.component.html. Instead of displaying dashboard works, I'll comment this line. So in h1 tag, I have written welcome to dashboard page. Again for this, I have added style in dashboard.component.css file that is color as brown. So now all HTML files are ready for all components. Then I'll go to app.component.html. Here I'll delete all this which is not required now. We have to write here app-header tag because this app-header is the selector name which is in header.component.ts. Then it will render header.component.html template which is in template URL on our browser. Next, we'll go to app-routing.module.ts file to apply routing for all these components. To configure routes, I'll take constant called routes. So I'll write here const routes routes equal to empty array. In routes, I'm getting error cannot find name routes because we have to import these routes. Here we'll write import routes. Enter tab. So it automatically import from @angular/routermodule. Next, we have to specify some configuration, that is what is URL. Then map that URL to respective component. So I'll write here curly brackets. In this curly bracket, I'll take object path colon. In single quotes, I'll write here home, comma, component colon home component. Then I'll give here tab so that it will be automatically imported. For register component, login component and dashboard component, here I'll take one more curly brackets. Here I'll write path colon. In single quotes, I'll write here register, comma, component. Here I'll select here register component. Then I'll give here tab. For login, again take curly bracket and here select path, and in path give colon. In single quotes write login component colon login component and enter tab. Here it is showing error. It is because of here we have not added comma here. Again for dashboard component, select path colon. In single quotes write dashboard, comma, component colon dashboard and give and select dashboard component. Then to call all these configuration, we have to write router module dot for route of routes in imports. After imports, we have to write export, exports colon. In exports, we'll write here router module. In app-routing.module.ts file, app routing module is a class. And also here we have imported all components along with router module. And in routes, we have specified the path for all components. Those are called by writing router module.for route of routes and exports colon router module in @ng module. Next, we'll go to app.component.html. Here, we'll write tag called router-outlet. Now, we'll run this project. So, we'll open terminal here. In terminal, I'll give command ngserve-o. Here, project is not compiled. It is throwing an error saying router-outlet is not a known element. If router-outlet is an Angular component, then verify that it is a part of this module. Or if router-outlet is a web component, then add custom underscore elements underscore schema to the @ng module.schemas of this component to suppress this message. To fix this error, we have to add app routing module to app.module.ts file. So go to app.module.ts file. Here we'll import app routing module. So I'll write here import. In curly brackets, I'll write here app routing module. Then I'll give here tab. Next in imports, after browser module, we have to write here app routing module. So now we'll run this project. Again open terminal. Here you can see project is compiled successfully. So we'll go to browser now. Here Angular routing project is running on localhost colon 4200. In header it is displaying logo with string welcome to Gogetmyguru mart with register, login, dashboard and home link. And in title it is displaying Angular routing. This I have mentioned in index.html file. So I'll click on this index.html. Here you can see in title tag I have given Angular routing. Here slash is the base H reference. Now I will click on this register link. So it is displaying now welcome to register page. If you observe here in URL, it is changed from localhost colon 4200 to localhost colon 4200 / register. Now I will click on this login link. Here it is displaying welcome to login page. And in URL it is changed /login. Next I will click on dashboard link. In URL it is displaying /dashboard. Next again I'll click on home link. Now it will display welcome to home page. When project is running on browser, initially the URL will be localhost colon 4200. Instead of displaying this URL, it should display localhost colon 4200 / home. To make that changes, we'll go to VS Code. We'll go to app-routing.module.ts file. After this home component, here we'll take one more curly bracket. Here we'll write path colon single quotes and we'll use here redirect function and we'll write here redirect to colon in single quotes. Again we'll write here home path match colon full. We'll run this project now by giving command ngserve-o. So here project is compiled successfully. Now we'll go to browser. Here URL is changed localhost colon 4200 / home. It is redirecting to the home page. So we'll click on this register link. It is displaying here welcome to register page. And if you click on home page, it will display welcome to home page. This is how we can achieve routing by adding app-routing module to existing project. The one more way of achieving routing while creating project, we'll select option as Y for the question would you like to add Angular routing. So now we'll create one more project. So we'll open command prompt and here I'll enter command ng name routing. So routing is the project name. Then I will give enter. Next it will ask question, would you like to add Angular routing? Here I'll select Y, that is S. Then I'll select CSS. Once the npm packages are installed, then we'll open that project in VS Code. Here you can see app-routing.module.ts file is added to routing project. So I will click on this app-routing.module.ts file. In const routes, I have to add path and components. To add components, here in project we have only app component. So I will create home, header and register components. So we'll open terminal. So here I have created home, header, register components in components folder. Next I'll go to header component. Here I will click on this header.component.html. Here I'll take h1 tag. In h1 tag I have written welcome to Gogetmyguru mart. And also link for home and register I have written in unordered list tag. Then we'll go to home component. Here we'll click on this home.component.html. Here I'll delete this and in h1 tag I'll write welcome to home page. Next I'll go to register component. In that register component I'll click on register.component.html and I'll take h1 tag. Again in this h1 tag I'll write welcome to register page. Next we'll go to app.module.ts. We'll check whether all components are imported or not. Here you can see all components are imported with app routing module. This app routing module will be imported because we selected S while creating project. In imports also it is mentioned here app routing module. Then go to app-routing.module.ts file. Here in routes we have to add path and components name. So I'll take one curly bracket. Here I'll write object path colon. In single quotes I'll write home, comma, component colon home component. Here I will give tab so that home component will be imported from components folder. Once again I'll write path colon. In single quotes I'll write here register, comma, component colon register component. Here I'll select here register component, then I'll give tab so that again register component will be imported from components folder. For this routing project I am not adding any CSS. I have already explained. Next I'll go to app.component.html and next here I'll write app-header tag. This is the selector name which is in header.component.ts file. app.component.html. Here for routing here I have to write router-outlet tag. Next we'll go to index.html. Here in body tag there is a app-root tag. From this it will go to app.component.html. Here app-header will render the template which is in header.component.html. For routing here I have written router-outlet tag. Next we'll run this project now. So we'll open terminal and here we'll enter ng serve-o. So here project is compiled successfully. Then we'll go to browser and here you can see routing project is running on localhost :4200 and it is displaying welcome to Gogetmyguru mart. Here I have two links for home and register. Now I will click on this home link. Then it will display welcome to home page. Click on this register link. Then it will change welcome to register page. This is how we can achieve routing in different approach. In first approach, selected option no while creating project. In second approach, selected option as Y while creating project. Please subscribe to our channel. Help us to grow. Thanks for watching.